Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Pronoun TV and the Stephanie Stevens Show. Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays, everyone. May your year, the rest of the year, be fabulous for you. Just do what you can, have fun, and just be fabulous at it. Tonight on the show, I'm going to give you the list of the most fabulous cities for the lgbyt2 spirit pronoun community to retire in and to have fun in. Coming in at number 10, Miami. Shake a boom boom, shake your boom boom. Miami is a fabulous city. I've performed there for over 30 years. It's an amazing city. And if you're ever in town, check out Alibi and the Twist. Fabulous. One good club that used to be there was the Warsaw. Long gone, but it was a fabulous place. But Miami is party central and party city. Fabulous people, beautiful people, and just a great lifestyle. So have fun in Miami. Coming in at number 9, New York City, famous for its world famous drag shows and the biggest gay pride parade, well, one of them in the world. New York City is fabulous, and it has some of the world's most beautiful trans women. Woo, it's fabulous in New York City. Fashion capital, New York City. That's a great place to retire. It's kind of expensive, but you know what? There's lots of opportunity in New York City, and have fun seeking it out. You heard that from Stephanie Stevens. New York City is something else, y'all. Every corner, there's twists and turns. New York City is a great place to dance, have a good time, and look good. Hang out with the rich, the hobnobbers, and what's happening now in New York City. Fabulous place, fabulous. Coming in at number 8, Los Angeles. Now, Los Angeles, I don't know how Los Angeles made the list, but it did. Maybe because the population is really big and there's lots of gay neighborhoods in Los Angeles. But for me, I love Los Angeles, but I found Los Angeles to be a lonely place unless you have a lot of money. Because Los Angeles is a place for the beautiful people, Hollywood. There's a lot of hidden things behind those trees. That's if you can get in those neighborhoods. I don't know how Los Angeles made the list, but apparently it's a great place to have a good time. I hear West Hollywood is something else. I haven't been there yet, but I have been to Los Angeles, and I find that it is a very lonely place. Because, most Los Angeles and Hollywood is for the rich and the elite, movies and making money. So in between that, you can have a little bit of fun, but most of the time, it's all about you. I don't know. I don't know what to say about Los Angeles. I know that I won't be living there. But anyway, on number 7, San Diego. San Diego is fabulous. Very expensive. Very expensive. But guess what? There's lots of Navy men, and that port there is something else, if y'all know what I mean. Late night, DL everywhere. Get your San Diego on if you like your DL. Trade. Coming in at number 6, Portland, Oregon. I've never been there. I ain't never heard of any of my friends going there. But apparently it's very gay friendly and a perfect place for gays and the lgbyt2 spirit pronoun community to retire in. Perfect place. That's what they say. Coming in at number 5, Washington, D.C. Now, I can believe this. Washington, D.C. is fabulous in Washington State. But if you go just 2 blocks north, east, south, west of the capital, it's a different story. It's like living in Baltimore. So if you've ever been to Washington and you just go over 2 blocks, it's like living in Baltimore. But maybe they've cleaned it up since then. Apparently, it's one of the best places for the lgbyt2 spirit pronoun community to retire and have fun in. Apparently. Coming in at number 4, Boston. I can understand Boston. Lots of university, lots of hot young millennials running all over the place. But be careful. Be careful. Boston is a. You've heard of Boston. I don't know. Research Boston before you move there. If you're black, be careful. Be careful. Boston, you're black, be careful. Coming in at number 3, New Orleans. Mardi Gras, y'all. Mardi Gras, yes. Let's get down there and get us some, honey. You get your liquor on and then you get you some. In that French Quarter, there's all kinds of things happening down there. I performed there for many, many years. And Lord have mercy. New Orleans is, what I'm going to say, is underrated. Because it's a great place for us to live and to go and have a good time and party. New Orleans is a great place for that. But that old French and Creole history and the history lessons behind the city's what do you call it? The city's story and history, and it's kind of a little bit I don't know, voodoo, and all that kind of stuff. I don't know. But anyway, it's fun for those 2 weeks that I was there. I had a good time, y'all. Trust me, I had a good time in New Orleans. It's nothing like it, honey. Coming in at number 2, Palm Springs, California. Fabulous, fabulous, fabulous. It's the older retirees that make Palm Springs a safe and beautiful place. Lots and lots of beautiful men in Palm Springs looking for you older, retired divas and millionaires, because there's lots of them in Palm Springs. That's why I love going there, because they tip me like mad, girl. I just can't live there because it's kind of boring. If it wasn't for people putting parties on, Palm Springs would be just a beautiful place with rich lgbyt millionaires, older ones, hanging out by their pools and just sipping on martinis and iced teas all day, looking at the pool boy. Something I do on the constant. Well, I used to do. Now I live in Toronto and it's freezing. The only thing you can see is frozen snowmen. But anyway, Palm Springs is a great place for us, y'all. So get down there. Ooh, lots of those canyons, if you know what I mean. Them canyons, them trails. Be careful of the rattlesnakes, though. And I don't mean the queens. I mean the rattlesnakes. Be careful. In Palm Springs, California, on those trails. And coming in at number 1. San Francisco. San Francisco, honey. I was just talking to my good friend, Miss Katya Smirnoff Sky. She was on my show a few weeks ago. And she's from San Francisco. And I was talking to her about Fisherman's Wharf and the San Fran Hotel and all that stuff. The year I lived there, because I lived in San Francisco for a year with my boyfriend. And he took me everywhere. And we were talking about that little winding street, Lombard Street, and fabulous, fabulous. San Francisco is a great place, but there's lots and lots of gay millionaires in San Francisco. That's if you want to live on hills and rocks. Because San Francisco is like this here. It's a beautiful place, but child, every day going up and down them hills and going around them curves and no ma'am. And you got that big prison that used to be there that everybody goes to, Rikers. The one that everybody goes as a tourist. I didn't even go there. Y'all know what I meant. But anyway, y'all have a blessed day. And those are the 10 best cities for the lgbyt two-spirit pronoun community to retire in or to just have fun. So hopefully, LA, I hope y'all don't let me have it too bad, because I know y'all gonna let me have it. But anyway, coming in at number 1 is San Francisco. Coming in at number 10, Miami. Shake it, boom, 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 boom. I'm Stephanie Stevens, reporting to you guys from Pronoun TV and the Stephanie Stevens Show. Have a blessed day. Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays, everybody.